testonshows.com.
Aku yang nak hit ni pula. Patik ni.
And now we should dry the sample in the oven. For the temperature should be 110, and the sample should be in the oven in 1 hour 30 minutes. So we open the oven and we put the sample in the oven, and the time is required. So it's cool, and we set the temperature for 110. Okay, now after the aggregate was removed from the oven, we must wash the aggregate before we immerse in water. Like this, after aggregate was washed, then we immerse the aggregate. So like this, we immerse the aggregate for 24 hours. After 24 hours immersed in water, we remove the water and now we dry it.
After we immerse the aggregate inside the water for 24 hours, and after we dry it, and it becomes a saturated surface dry aggregate now, and so now we want to weigh it, and now we get the result is weight is 2.366 kg.
Now we weight the container before we weight the aggregate in the container. So we weight the container first and make sure no error either. And now it has error, so we set non-zero. Alright. Alright, so the reading is 126.5 grams.
Proceed.
We put the aggregate in the container.
Nak cakap apa?
Okay, and same thing, make sure there's no error here, which is 0 gram. And we put the aggregate with container here. And the reading is 3.6.
And now we want to immerse the container inside the water, and the water should be
Sufficient enough.
sufficient enough to cover the container.
oven after 24 hours and cool it at room temperature around 1 to 3 hours. After we cooling down the fires for 1 to 3 hours, we will check. Okay, you can see the reading is 3.640 kilo.
At the end of the test of the aggregate, we can get mass of oven dry test sample, mass of saturated surface dry test sample in air, and lastly, the average apparent mass of saturated surface dry test sample in water.